Hey guys, Rise7Fall9 here today with a Vegas Pro tutorial. Thinking about starting just a quick small series for some simple tips and tricks that I've picked up along the way that I can share with you guys. Today's just going to be a quick introduction into Vegas Pro. I'm sure by the time you found this video you'll have a little bit of an understanding of Vegas Pro and other media editing software, but if you are a noob, then this video is for you. But if you're advanced and you're using systems like After Effects, yeah, this tutorial isn't for you, because it's literally just the basic how to import, how to edit, and that's it. So when you start off in Sony Vegas, this is basically what it's gonna look like. I'm not going to explain everything I have on here, but I will explain a little bit. So this is your master sound right here. Basically this controls the sound for your entire project, whether you want your project to be loud or mute. This right here is your video. This displays a preview of what your media is looking like while you're editing it. You can change the quality of it. I recommend working in preview, but if you're trying to, I don't know, make a cool effect or something, you'd want to work on it in best. Over here is basically where your media would end up once you import it. This is your timeline. This is where you would edit your media. It looks pretty daunting at first, but this is just a simple video track, and this is just a simple audio track. It's not as complicated as it looks, and so we'll bring some media in. So you probably, or to start off, you want a video file, so either an MP4 or a MOV. There's two ways you can import media. You can go File, Import Media, and then you just scroll through till you find the media you want to import. You click on it, and if you also want, you can select multiple files that you can drag in, but for the sake of this, we're just going to bring this one file in. So this shows up here. Now what we do with this is we can just click it and we can just drag it in, and as you can see here, the video ended up on top because this is our video right here, and the sound ended up on the bottom. You can import, like I said, multiple files, and all your files are stored up here, so if you ever need to bring one in again, you can just go back to File, Import Media, and grab another file and bring it in and just set it down. Second way in which a person can upload their video, all you have to do, if you want to do it the other way, instead of going to File, Import, you can just go, well, this is what I do. I go directly to my folder, and then I just bring it up, and I can just scroll and see what I want. So if I want, I don't know, my YouTube template, I can just click it. I can just click it, and I can just drag it in and set it down. Simple as that. If I want a song, I could just click it, do the same thing. I prefer that over File Import, but that's just me. So that's the second way you can import footage or audio. It will be in here, and then you can just drag it in. So like I said, on top we have our video. So if we play it, it plays our video, and our audio. As you can see, the video and the audio are not connected because when I drag the video, the audio doesn't move with it. If you want to change that so your video and your audio both are connected, this little button right here, ignore event grouping, or you can press Ctrl-Shift-U and they're connected. So you can edit it as one, or if you don't want it together, you can just click this and they're split apart. You can move them separately. And you can only set video footage onto another video track. Like this is a video track here, but if I try to set my audio, it won't let me. But since this is an audio track here, I can just set it right down. If you need to make or delete a video or audio track, all you have to do is click on it and press delete, and it goes away. If you want to make one, all you have to do is right click, insert video or audio track, whichever you wish, and it just shows up. Now if you don't want it up at the start, what you can do is you can just take it and you can just drag it. See that little black line there? That black line will show you where it will go. So if I want to set it in the middle, I can set it there. Of course, this is a video track, or if I want to set it here, I can set it there. I can do this with these as well. Just move it back and forth. Alright, so now for the actual editing. If you want to edit your video, you can go to the very end of the video file and you can drag, and this cuts out. It's actually not moving it because when I drag it like this, it stays the same at the end. It actually cuts out where that video would be before. So if I play it and I only want the intro, I would cut it probably where the sound ends, right here. If you want to split a video file or an audio file in half, you just have to be overtop them both and you have to press S. Sometimes it doesn't cut them both. You can, if you click on the file and press S, it will cut it. So if I wanted to cut this in half again, I could just click it and press S. And this just makes it easier when you're trying to find parts for like a montage or something. You can just cut the video right there, and or if you're editing out a certain part in a video, you can just cut it and edit it out. You don't have to grab a whole nother video and pull it in. So we put them together. So that's basically how you edit the audio too. You can just drag this, and you can I didn't mention before, but you can press play on this, or pause, or stop, go to the start, go to the end, and this moves it frame by frame back and forth. This is for recording, and this is for looping a playback. If you want to loop something, all you have to do is take your mouse and drag it, and this creates a certain loop playback spot, and you can play it. And if you click that, it goes on to infinity. So if you want to add a simple fade effect, I won't go into very many effects today, but a simple fade effect, you grab the top left hand corner and you can just pull it, and you see this little blue line. It shows you from where the fade will start to where it will stop. So my video will fade in like so. I'll accent it a little bit more so you can see it better, and then I can have it fade out. You can do that with your audio too. You can fade it in and fade it out. Alright, so now we messed that up. I'll just delete those. You can just click on the files to delete them if you wish. So we'll drag this in again, and now I'll show you how to slow down or speed up a clip. So let's say we want to speed up this intro because it's boring and people don't like it. So I'll click on it like that. We'll just quickly split the clip in half and then delete this. So let's say we want to speed it up. We press Control. I have no idea what it is for Mac or Apple products, but for PC, Windows, it's Control, and you just pull it or push it in, depending if you want to slow it down or speed it up. So we'll push it in. We could push in the audio too, and then we can play it. Pretty cool, huh? And we can press Control and we can make it slow motion in case we want to capture a slow motion moment or something. Of course, this goes frame by frame, so if you're gonna do slow motion, you want to have good frames, otherwise it'll look sloppy and blurry. Okay, so that's that. These are basically the transitions you can use if you want. You can pretty much grab them and apply them. These as well, these effects, you can apply them to your video clip. Just pretty simple stuff. I usually don't bother with it, but you can if you want. Now I'm going to be talking about event pan crop and yeah, event pan crop in the next video. But if you want to use event effects, you can click this, and this is just basically your basic effects. The name pretty much says it all for some, but for others it's really complicated. And I'll just show you a quick one for the sake of this tutorial, and then I'll wrap it up. Because this is a really important factor when editing stuff. I use it a lot, this effect, because it's really helpful. So let's say we have my Cheeto to burrito video, and then he's being cheesy, and I do not like this white background. Now, as his nose and his mouth is white, it will also cancel it out, and his cigar. But for the sake of this video, let's say I'm trying to put an explosion in, and this is pretty advanced, so if you're a beginner, this tutorial might not be the best, but if you think you can handle it, I think it's pretty cool. If you have an explosion on like a black or a white background with nothing else in it, and the colors of the explosion don't turn white or black at a point, what you can do is you can take Sony Chroma Keyer, or just Chroma Keyer, and you can add it to your video footage. And so this comes up here, and what you can do is you want to turn it to a high threshold, and you want to make it white. Wow. And you can play with it a little bit to get the settings perfect. But basically what this does is it cancels out any of the white in the background, so all you have is the Cheeto guy. Like I said, this can be useful for explosions. It's what they use green screens for. They film in front of a green screen, and then they can chroma keyer the green out, so the person looks like they're standing in some place that they're not. It's a pretty common use technique. So I'll run through it one more time just in case you guys didn't pick up on it. If you make an effect, like, just play around with the effects for fun one day, and you'll get the hang of kind of what they're used for. Maybe watch a couple tutorials other than me, or me if you wish. But if you don't like an effect, you can turn it on or off here, or you can just simply click on it you can press remove selected plugin, and it'll just remove it, so you won't have to worry about it. So I'll run through that one more time. If you want to get rid of a certain color in the background of your footage, all you have to do is go to Event FX, Chroma Keyer, Add, OK. Now let's get rid of the orange this time. So we'll find an orange color that we want to get rid of, and then we'll play with the settings until we can find one that looks good. There we go. And there you have it. I took out the orange. So that's Chroma Keyer for you. It's used commonly for green screens, blue screens, red screens, you know. I guess you can select which one you're moving here and it'd have a default for you. So yeah, so those are pretty much the editing basics. I may or may not have missed something. Like, I didn't talk about how you can mute the video file, or you can mute your audio, or about how you can change your audio volume, or how you can just make the file hidden from the rest of the video. But it's pretty straightforward. This was just a basic tutorial today, and it was just to help people get on their feet and to have a little bit of understanding of the elements of editing and how a video works. So yeah, I think mainly the people watching this tutorial will know quite a bit about the editing business, but I hope they enjoy it nevertheless. So alright, I'd like to thank you guys for listening today, and I guess I will see you in the next tutorial that I will upload very soon. Rise 7 Fall 9 out.